I just want to say that this filter did not have to go so hard. But it did.
I don't mind being the villain in your story, because you're the clown in mine.
Should you let a girl cry on your shoulder?
I want to give fair warning for what's about to transpire in this video, because the first time I watched it, I was absolutely disgusted.
I've seen some red pill advice saying you should never be a shoulder to cry on for a girl.
Starting position is a lack of empathy, and it's downhill from here.
And I get it.
100% you do not get it at all.
You're so afraid to be looked at like a beta male.
If not being perceived this way by a woman as a man is a genuine concern for you, mind you, a way that was made up on the internet by other loser men, you don't have real problems. A woman is in distress and crying her eyes out. You console and comfort her. And you're thinking in that moment, she's thinking, this guy is such a beta male, what a loser.
But you're missing a wonderful opportunity here.
I said it was going to get worse. Here it comes.
Because when a girl cries, she's vulnerable. And when she's vulnerable, she's more open to having sex.
Yeah.
So if you let her cry on your shoulder and you frame it in an alpha way,
the alpha way being taking advantage of women in vulnerable positions, completely disregarding her feelings and well-being to take something from her that you want.
she'll spread her legs wide open for you.
Tell me you have an unhealthy obsession with sex without telling me. How you have any pride in yourself to act this way and then advise other men to do the same. The lack of introspection, self-awareness and consideration for others is astounding. The delusion you have on yourself that you think you're this top-tier man, when in reality you're voluntarily outing yourself as a pathetic little weasel. I'm embarrassed for you at how pathetic you are. Don't ever call yourself a man. If you continue to act like this, you never will be.
You can see along the rock, there's a bunch of rotted out wood, so I guess it may have been in a...
When you have 100
worst state of
plus pound German Shepherd,
And with that being said,
and this is all you find
visiting the filming locations to Rob Zombie's movie, The Lords
left of a stuffy.
Thank you for joining us on another grim adventure.
I'm a little bit concerned at this point.
Halloween.
Where did it go? Where's the rest of it? Because I've scoured the entire house and yard. That's all that's left. I don't know what he got mad about. I don't know. Well, we found Manu. That's what we call all of his kitties, is Manu. It's cat in French. BB also had to get a bath. Hi, see, I'm all clean now. And tired. He's tired. But we found her. I went and got the nose because I really needed to know if he ate it. Because if he did, I would have had to give him a certain medicine to help things go through softer. You know what I'm saying? Anyways. I went and got the little nose and I let him smell it and I told him to go find, you tell him Zook and he'll bring you to find whatever it is you let him smell. And he brought me to my flower bed and he started scratching at the ground and then I saw the fur. He went and buried it after he ate its face. So I guess that was his way of either hiding it from me or putting it to rest peacefully. I don't know. But we found it. He did not eat it. But then he had to get a bath because we played in the mud. So I'm going to put this video on my backup account. And I honestly, like, I really have some honest questions for you. From, actually, I call myself a witch. I am a swamp witch. I am from the bayous that surround New Orleans. Like, literally the bayous. I work with nature. I work with science. I work with things that can be physically and scientifically proven. And I think the witches that you're talking about in that comment that got reported and taken down, which I'm going to say, yes, you say some things that I'm not getting into that, but the part of that comment about how the witches, whatever, yes, there's thousands and thousands of witches on this app that literally try to reenact their lives as TV shows. That bugs me to no end. Like, to no end. We can't make things levitate and appear and disappear. That is pretend television show movie magic. That is not what being a real witch means. That is not what it is about. I am one with nature. I am connected with nature, with animals. I am a very firm believer in scientific facts.
For whatever reason,
all this magical
And everybody here in LA knew that
ass backwards, asinine things that a lot of these younger, even some of the older people on this app that call themselves witches get on here and try to make you believe. That's not what the real ones are. I just need you to understand that. I know it's probably not going to matter to you.
the biggest mistake.
I've been who I am my entire life.
The story goes.
I respect what I do.
What stood here 2 nights before.
You've never done me anything personally.
John Holmes came
Have you said some things I don't agree with? Sure, but what person in the world hasn't said something that somebody doesn't agree with at one point in time? Even people I'm friends with.
Not too long after
I'm not understanding.
people dressed as police officers showed up.
Like, don't put that on all of us. Do not put that on all of us. Because not all of us are like
Down on his knees.
the ones that you do see on this app.
Supposedly, Eddie
The ones that get on here and get a tarot deck and just read the readings out the book and scam the fuck out of people. That's not who the rest of us are.
security guard that night. He lived. It was just like a flesh wound, if you will.
There's people on here that are Christians, and they also believe
Not only did it hurt the pride,
in the magic, and I do call it magic, the magic of Mother Nature.
pissed him off. I mean, who in the right
But that's the things to me that can be scientifically proven, not the weird, crazy shit that you see on TVs and movies. Not all of us are like that, bro.
of this house as Eddie Nash was
So I'm asking you,
much of the house
and I know it's probably not going to matter, like I said, because you hate us all as a whole.
side of it. Now, if I
And yes, I've made a few jokes, but I can't help it, okay? That's just who I am. I'm a fucked up individual. I got shit wrong with me, alright? I've been hit in the head so many times. Not all of us believe that. Not all of us are like that.
Wonderland Avenue,
Yes, there's people on this app that truly do run around playing out and reenacting movie scenes and think that's how real life is. That is called psychosis.
there's a bit of a trek. It's a mountain, Lookout Mountain. I just want to give a little
But
heads up. We get asked
to put us all in a hole like that,
to be honest, I've
that's
been
like what people are doing to you.
since we moved here. But
Doesn't seem fair, does it?
lives in the house now that live in the Wonderland.
TikTok fucks with me all the
It is
time.
not like people.
I can't say shit to certain people, but they can get on this app and post my address, my phone number,
heard horror stories.
put up videos, slandering the shit out of me, and as soon as I stand up for myself, boom,
Up this hill.
I get banned.
A rite of passage for Hollywood true crime.
I lost a big ass account because of the people who have been harassing me for well over a year.
Something happens.
It's not fair. TikTok has some very ass backwards, like, rules, and I'm probably gonna get this video taken down because I'm talking shit about TikTok. But it's true. But don't put us all in a hole
Got my nerves going.
because we're not all like that. We don't all have a psychosis way of thinking, delusions of grandeur.
Having issues with the homeowner.
I work with Mother Nature. I work with the earth.
We're going to be respectful.
I work with science. I work with things that can be proven. Do I believe there is an energy? I'm indigenous. I believe in the creator. Can I tell you exactly what? No. That's my disconnect from a lot of shit. Until I can see it physically with my own 2 eyes and it can be proven to me scientifically with my own, like, with
John Holmes.
like facts, then I'm gonna stick to who I am. Because that's what's made me the happiest in life. Do I judge you because you believe in your creator? No. But stop judging all of us in a whole and putting us all in one bunch, because no one single one of us is alike the next. So that right there is what I wanted to say. I can't stitch your video and I'm not duetting it because there's really no point. But
First floor, right above the carport there, there was one person.
not all of us believe in that psychosis, delusion of grandeur bullshit.
One person in the back.
There's a lot of people who do, like I said.
The girl who survived.
And that's what makes us all look like jackasses sometimes.
So bashed in.
Because we all get put in the same boat. And that's not fair because honestly, there's millions of
She
us.
had brain damage.
Not just hundreds, not just thousands. There's millions of us. People don't see it because a lot of people have to hide it
That's it.
because of judgment. I don't care what you believe in. Just don't force it on me. I'll never force who I am on anyone. But don't put me in the same boat as these people that are running around thinking like Twilight shit. No. Anyways, have a day. You know what? Yeah, I did laugh at that because I'm sitting here looking for you because I thought my Cryptid told me that my comment that I left with my video attached was gone. So she told me to tag you, so I tagged you. And I tagged the wrong one. And what I thought funny about that, don't get mad, just listen. You don't have to keep getting mad at every little thing. Like, that's why people in the spiritual community keep messing with you. Because you're like quick to react. And when they see that you're quick to react, they're going to keep coming for you. We're a bunch of distorted, fucked up individuals, the majority of us. But I'll admit that. Like I said it in my other video, I got shit wrong with me. Yes, I cracked a few jokes. I apologize. Okay? I'm sorry. I don't know you. Everybody said some fucked up things in life. Me of all people, I can't say nothing about people who say things. Hell, every audio that I had with somebody for like 6 months, they released them out on the internet. Did I release their side? No, because I'm not that awful of a person, and I don't care if I hate you or not. I wouldn't do that to somebody. But what I'm trying to say is, even the small shit happens to people like you. That's what I found so amusing. And I do laugh at shit like that. Because if you keep taking all the little stuff and getting upset about it, why? There's more important things in life to worry about and be concerned about and be upset about than me putting laughy emojis because I fucked up and tagged the wrong account, but you're still here. So it worked. It got your attention. You're still here. But where I'm going with that video is, I really want you to sit and understand, like, you being reactive to especially this side of the spirit world, or whatever you want to call us, or however you talk, whatever you call us. Every single one of us has a different personality. Every single one of us is different. I'm one of those people that I'm really good at reading people. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's because I'm some super magical being. I'm extremely good at reading people because of the things I've been through in my life, the things I've seen, the things I've been around, the people I've been around. And that's not technically a good thing. I know how to read people, I know how to read personalities, I know how to read body language, and I know how to read sounds, movements. I've learned that throughout my life because I'm super reactive. I am very reactive. But the more you go back at people, the more you're going to get that. The more shit you're going to get. The more they're going to report you. The more they're going to mess with you. I've had people coming after me for over a year. Same exact people. They won't quit. They're just going to keep doing it. Just stop responding to them. And don't get upset because I put laughy emojis. I do laugh at all the small stuff. I have to. And I do apologize if I made a few jokes about you. I don't know you. It's just my way of being. I have a fucked up sense of whatever you want to call it. Emotional damage from life. But yeah, not all of us are the same. Don't peg every single one of us in an entire community because there's literally millions of us, bro. I don't run around acting like I can move shit, levitate shit, make shit appear, no. You'll find me out in the yard digging and planting and growing food and teaching people what it's for, what its qualities are, stuff like that. You'll see a lot of content with my dog. Not all of us are those fucking crazy, far out there people that's going through psychosis, not spirituality. All I'm saying is be a little bit more open-minded when it comes to people like myself, because not all of us are the same. A lot of us have been through a lot of shit, which makes us different than most people, but it's not a bad thing. But yeah, I am going to laugh at stuff like that I do. You have to. You have to laugh at your fuck-ups in life. You can't change them. All you can do is say, oops, I messed up, laugh about it, move on. You can't keep getting mad about it. Because getting mad about it, and I was like that for a long-ass time. I get mad about all the little stuff, and all the big stuff that mattered passed by the front of my face, and I didn't even notice it because I stayed so mad. I stayed so upset about things. Don't give people that gratification. Don't give people your energy like that. Keep it for yourself. Use it for yourself. Use it to grow your shit. Stop worrying about everybody else. Use who you are to do shit that matters. Who cares if a couple witches don't fucking like you? Who are they? Like, who am I? You know? My thing is getting people to understand I'm not a bad person. I'll give anybody the shirt off my back. I'll give anybody the benefit of the doubt. There's a lot of things that was said about you that wasn't true. And I jumped a few people's asses for that and got blocked. But I don't care, because the little shit doesn't matter. But don't get mad because I put laughing emojis. I just wanted you to understand that. And I'm sorry it's so long, but I talk a lot. Not all of us are the same. There's a lot of people who don't understand between their psychosis and their spirituality. They'll never experience true spirituality for what it is because they're so deep in their psychosis. And it's hard to get people to see that sometimes, and it makes us all look like dumbasses. So I want to share something with you. Then I'm not going to say anything else to you. I did a post about a week ago. I said, why is it the dudes with the smallest peanuts always got the most fucked up attitudes? Calm down, Push Pop. Yeah, you need to calm down, Push Pop.
Hi. God created your breast for two reasons only women.
Hi, Lori. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. I'm Raven. So, your deity did not create my breast. Dr. Michael Rock at 711 Fannin Street at Houston Medical Center, he created my breast. My husband absolutely adores them. And he also knows they're only for him to touch. He also knows and has the understanding that, see, whenever we're around a lot of my friends and we all dress the same, because we all went to the same doctor, that he can control himself and his urges because he's a grown man and an adult. And he knows, because he's an extremely intelligent man who is very successful in life and is very well taken care of by me, his wife, who does not stray away and want attention from other men, because he gives me all the attention I want. He has and knows 100%, just like I do and other grown adults do, that just because a woman dresses a certain way, wears a certain thing, does not give any other man, woman, predator, someone's son, someone's husband, someone's cousin, someone's nephew, the right to do what he wants to do to that person, anytime he wants to do to that person, because we are our own individual people. I can dress any way I want, and it is not my fault that your husbands or sons cannot control themselves. That is something that they need to go work on with a medical professional. If you're around men who cannot control themselves, around women who love sharing the art that I have on my body, I don't like wearing a lot of clothes. I don't like wearing loose clothes. Just like you don't like dressing provocatively. That's your business. That's your choice. I like to dress a certain way. My friends like to dress a certain way. I mean, would you blame my dog because he's not neutered? If another male dog jumped on him and attacked him because his cojones were bigger? Because that's literally the same logic that you're trying to use. Just because something's there gives someone the right to do whatever they want because they're men and they can't help themselves. No, they can help themselves. But that's what the church and the evangelist hide behind to make excuses for the husbands and the sons and the preachers and the pastors when they get caught doing things they're not supposed to be doing. Y'all use that as an excuse. Well, it must have been the woman's fault. She must have did something wrong. No. It's them not being able to control their urges and needs because they weren't taught by their mothers that controlling themselves around women is something that they need to learn how to do, because it is wrong if they don't. People like that don't belong in society. People like that belong behind bars. If you're a man and you can't control yourself around a woman who's got cleavage showing, then maybe you need to go seek some type of professional help. It's not the woman or the girl's problem that's standing there in her skirt or her shirt showing cleavage. It is 2023, not 1923. Oh, did I say this already? Do you know you and I are only like 5 years apart in age? Yeah, I was shocked when I looked that up. You are only 5 years older than me? This is what happens when I take care of myself for my husband. We could be around the same age in the different shows. But you might want to sit and have a talk with all the men in your household, but you won't because you're not allowed to. My man gives me respect. He has my back. He stands beside me and I stand beside him. I don't stand behind him. That's not where I belong. That's not where you belong either. You seem like an intelligent person if you were able to ever show anybody that part of yourself. But because of the belief system that you have, you'll never be the person who gets put first. You'll never be the person who gets put on top. You'll never be the person who gets to speak her own voice whenever she wants to, because everything that you're saying is rote for you because you're misstepping so much. And you don't deserve that. You deserve to be your own woman and your own person. And I'm sorry you don't get to experience that. And you've got to put us down that do. Have a good day, Lori.
I post stuff on purpose because I know it's somebody out there minding my business.
I respect someone who has the balls to tell me they can't stand me to my face. It's way better than those spineless fakes who play nice up front but stab me in the back the moment I turn around.
Happy Friday, witches and spiritual bitches. So, what happened this morning? I'll let you take one guess as to what was happening on my backup account and on this account. I'll give you a few seconds. Go look at my Instagram at the most recent account. Well, this was one of the accounts that was mass reporting my main account also. It's one of the rock dwellers of the app. This person is either Wanda Williams or a very good friend of Wanda Williams, because they're all defending her. They're defending her actions. Even though we have actual black and white proof from police stations and news channels of what her and her husband did. Now, with that being said, did you hear what I said? It's very important that you listen to those words. Black and white proof, paperwork. When you get on any social media app, platform, wherever, and you're speaking about people who have done completely egregious, disgusting, and disturbing things, you need to have actual proof. You're accusing people or someone of something, you need to have actual proof. Not conversations from comment sections of your own videos of you and other people talking about said person. No, you need to have an actual either photo, video, something. Oh, we got you talking shit about people. I've got you talking shit about people too. I'm just not a low-level rock dweller and put them on the internet. Got the same conversations, but the other what was the name of that account? Athena, Goddess of War. The only thing you got us of is a trap house. And that was exactly the comment that I left on one of their videos because they were mass reporting my backup. Go look at my Instagram. You can use the links in my bio to find my Instagram and my Facebook and everything else I have. Oh, look, I don't have a filter on. Funny! You know, it's the rock dwellers who get mad and start talking about the way people look because you're 10 years older than they are and you still look younger than they do. Maybe put down the straws and the rolled up dollar bills. Anywho. If you don't have black and white paperwork or black and white proof from an accredited website, not something that you created yourself. I've gotten on here and proved everything I've said about myself, but of course you're going to have the rock dwellers, the cave dwellers, the liars, the pathologicals, the indicted and charged with absolutely horrible things. There's numerous videos on this app about that situation. You can just type in, well, she changed her name, but type in Empress Charisma 666. There's two other names, but type in, you'll find it. Like, they'll still pop up. Those names will be attached to that account still. But you'll see all the videos, everyone that person has attacked over the last year has made, because like we've all said before, if you're going to get on this app and attack people, threaten people's lives, mess with people's jobs, try to destroy people's businesses, try to mess with people's relationships, try to harass and stalk and attack people's small toddler children, when the time comes for you to have your turn on the platform, you can't run and hide and say they're picking on me. When you start a fire in someone's kitchen and they take it to the next level and turn it on to broil and start putting it back on you, you cannot run and hide and play victim because you did it first. When you step in the position to mess with someone's life on the outside of these apps, because you are a rock-dwelling, childish cave dweller who does not have a life, who does not have a job, who does not have an income, and relies on the state to pay for everything for them. And yes, I did say that because the majority of these people are exactly what I just said. Anything that they attack about other people are what they hate about themselves. And what do? They will they will literally turn around and say, we're the problem. We're the ones doing. No, y'all are the one that started this and started doing all this to people a year ago. And now the tables have turned. You should not throw stones if you live in glass houses. Period. In every single one of y'all's houses. And just like I said to the skeezy sister-in-law, your glass house has a shit ton of breaks and cracks in it, and it's going to implode on you one day. That's exactly what happened. See? I should have told her something. I knew what was coming. And she caused it herself. Now, of course, she went and made friends with the rock dwellers because she's also a rock dweller. But if you don't have black and whites, paperwork proof, like actual proof, like you're sitting here accusing people of doing these outlandish things and the only proof you have is your accusations. Show us proof from the situation where you said, I have this and this happening, so that's why I can't do this and this. Well, if you're going to get on here and accuse people of something so egregious, show us the actual proof of that organization or that company doing that to you, instead of you just taking someone's word for it when they make one video and they go to 5 people before they do it and say, look, I'm going to say this and watch what's going to happen a couple weeks down the road. They're going to take it and use it to make content and say, that's why I can't do this because they did this to me. And this is why I can't do that. No, you can't do that because you can't afford to right now. But you're going to blame it on other people. Yeah, I think that's more along the lines of what's really going on. Because I told 5 people before I even said that what was going to happen. And I said, sit back and watch and wait. Watch what video you see coming soon. And here we are. You're predictable.
And of course, the Ghostbusters are here.
The predictable will always do what you think they're going to do. They will take it and make something out of nothing, and they will not have no black and white paperwork proof to prove what they're saying. Because if that was the case and they knew that, then that company would have made them aware of that, saying that your this is on hold because of this, and this, and we need to speak to you, because that's not anything small. Prove it. Or sit down and STFU. Because you don't have anything to prove the words that are coming out of your mouth. We all do. Every single one of us do. That's what we've been doing. We don't get on here and do what the rock dwellers do. The dingleberry fleas. But they do. They're still doing it. Show proof of the accusations that you're making, like we all have. Or just go away because you're irrelevant. It's irrelevant. You're speaking lies as usual. You're pointing fingers at people because they're doing better than you in life. In every way, shape, and form. Y'all get on here and y'all threaten people and y'all attack people's children and you go after people. But then you go and cry like a baby whenever someone comes up with some shit y'all actually did in the past from a police station and a news channel and play victim. There ain't nothing victim about that. And every single one of y'all making excuses for what that person was indicted by a grand jury. We don't know if she was charged with it or not. We don't know if the case is still open or not. We're still looking for that. Because that case file is either sealed for a reason, and the only way you get out of something like that is if you're a rat, like a super rat, and you ratted some harsh shit out. Or it's not done being finished with yet and they haven't been convicted. But you were indicted by a grand jury. And if you're defending that, you're disgusting. But you gotta look at who's defending it and reporting all of us. Have a day! Bye!